National Youth Alternative Council had a one-day symposium in commemoration of the National Youth Day with a theme of transforming food system, youth innovation for human and planetary health. In attendance are Honorable Shina Peller, Minister House of Rep, Oyo State, and Solomon Adodo, the President of the National Youth Council of Nigeria.
We can address issues of economics. We can move.
That's one day, someday, that things will get better. So it's engagements like this that give birth to such hopes. If youths are being carried along, then we will not sit down here to deliberate. What we will sit down to do is to find ways to move ahead. So our deliberation now is youth involvement, youth inclusiveness. To a very large extent, we are still clamoring for more inclusiveness. We're clamoring for more inclusiveness. Well, we worked on the document that's the Not Young to Run. We're also looking at having the platform for young people to run for elections. We are going down to the political parties to see that political parties give an enabling environment for young people to vie for positions. Okay, I like what this organization is doing. Engagement like this is what will give birth to such development. So like you said, like you asked, we want more. We are saying that young people should not involve them during elections. The good thing is that we are wiser. Yes, we are wiser. We are very much aware that during elections, anybody that is coming to involve any young person is wasting his own time. By 2023, it's young persons for young persons for a better Nigeria.
My name is Jeffrey, FCT Chairman, Nigerian Youth Alternative Council. So the essence of today's youth is to commemorate for the International Youth Day. Understand? So we're trying to make the youth in Nigeria, we're trying to make them understand that it is time for the youth to rise up and face the government. It is time for the youth to take positions in the government. It's time for the youth to let the government know and understand that they have to make positions for us inside the government house, irrespective of the positions or the parastatals. Since the Constitution made us to understand that they are not too old to run, so we want them to understand that we too are not too young to run. Understand? So that's the essence of the summit today. So what we're going to be doing after now is trying to see how we can go door-to-door activities to see how we can bring in the youth to join the organization, so that from there we'll try to make the government understand that yes, the youth have risen up on their feet and it's time for us to take what is ours and our responsibility. I want to use this medium to encourage our youth to make them understand that it is high time they rise up. It is high time they do what is right, the needful. It is high time for them to say no to drugs. It is high time for them to go back to the drawing board and see how they got it wrong to correct it right. Let us all rise up and get it right. If possible, go back to our school, that's for the ones that dropped out, and also take responsibilities from their grassroots and see how we can correct it, so that from there we will take off.
Ambassador Ademaru Emmanuel, National Coordinator Coalition of Nigerian Youth on Security and Safety Affairs. Today is a very unique day because today is World Youth Day that is being celebrated all over the world. And today is unique because we are supposed to look at our past, present, and we strategize on where we're heading to. So today is a unique day because it's a day we need to re-examine how far has the Nigerian youth been handled in the past, how have they been handled by this present government, and what is the position of the present Nigerian youth in the space of affairs. Have they really been given opportunity to really lead the way they should? What enabling environment has the government really prepared for them to actually build up their skills and potentials for a better country? So today is a very unique day that a lot of questions need to be asked, either from our parents nor the present government. These days, it is not about going to school to acquire a certificate. It is about building that particular thing you know how to do best. We have a lot of persons that do not go to school, but today they are well to do in the society because they look inward and see what they could do for themselves. Some went into mechanized farming, some went into businesses today are business tycoons. And we are telling the Nigerian youth that we must no more wait for our leaders before we do anything that can be of importance to the country and to our personal selves. We should switch to action whatsoever we can do positively to make our lives a better one, our society a better one, and Nigeria, which happens to be our country, a better one. We should switch to action to it. So we are using this day to tell our youth, go out there and look at what you can do. Don't wait for a white-collar job, because the white-collar job is not ready to be found. Go out there, look at what the country needs, look at what the people need as commodity, and look at what you can do. Either by bringing the guys together to see how such an idea that can build such a thing can be put to work. So this is my advice to Nigerian youth. And we must shun violence. We must shun criminal acts, we must shun drug abuse, and we must shun courtesy. If we're able to do all this, it will go a long way to have a better country that we desired and we can call our own as a countryman.
Great Nigerian youth. You are in your numbers, and I trust that you can reach out in the course, all through the direction of our nation rests on our shoulders. We can address issues of economics. We can move if we take responsibility, not as emerging leaders, but as...
I am Solomon Adodo. I am the president of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. First, the International Youth Day is very important and significant. However, it is not just a day of celebration, it's a day of deep introspection. We need to look at the challenges faced by the youth in reflection of their aspirations, their yearnings, the standards, what should be accruable to the youth all across the world. So in Nigeria for us, we are looking at what are the challenges facing the Nigerian youth? Where should we be? What are our potentials? Are these potentials being attained or not? So that is the prime essence of the day. This is a day to recommit ourselves to the welfare of the youth. This is a day to recommit ourselves to being better citizens that can drive a better Nigeria. This is also a day to call on governments, and for us in Nigeria, to call on our own government to address the deep pressing needs of the Nigerian youth. And for the 2021 International Youth Day themed Transforming Food Systems, Youth Innovations for Human and Planetary Health, you see, it presents us a great opportunity. It presents an opportunity for Nigerian youth to look inwards and to look at the big picture of national unity first, to look at the opportunities in the agricultural sector. We are faced with challenges, rising food prices and all of that. So we should begin to look at innovative vistas. And we want to drive economic growth. We want to move Nigeria to the front lines in the Committee of Nations on the plinth of economic development through ICT-driven agriculture, through modern agriculture. So that's the commitment we, the Nigerian youth, are making today. As you can see, we just got through from one event. There are several youth bodies organizing events today. But in all, we are recommitting ourselves to building a greater Nigeria. We are recommitting ourselves to utilizing the potentials that we have as a country. We are also recommitting ourselves to ensure that Nigeria is rescued from the brink of food insecurity. The Nigerian Youth Alternative Council is one of the youth bodies, and we are very proud of what the Nigerian Youth Alternative Council is doing, just as the other youth bodies that are also working diligently. Now, let's make it very clear. We need all hands to be on deck. So for those who are saying, oh, every youth organization should just be under the Youth Council, we have been to several events today, run by several youth organizations, and they picked it from diverse prisms and diverse perspectives. And that is what we need. All hands should be on deck. If someone is dealing with issues of security, another should be dealing with issues of education, concertedly. We can address all of this. So we are proud of what the Nigerian Youth Alternative Council is doing. We wholly support the Nigerian Youth Alternative Council and every other youth group that's doing its bit in repositioning the Nigerian youth on the path of productivity. Finally, I will call on all Nigerian youths to partner with the government, We cannot make progress by being antagonistic to government. That is not activism, that is not unionism. We need to partner with the government, we need to support the government, we need to key into the available vistas of opportunities already in place. There are through NYSAL, NALDA has its programs, the Bank of Industry, and the several other intervention agencies. NICTA is also doing quite a lot to infuse ICT into agriculture. The SMEDAN is there to train emerging entrepreneurs and on how we can modern agri-marketing, modern agricultural enterprises. There are estuaries of opportunities everywhere. Let's begin to utilize them. Let's meet them bit by bit. It might be arduous, it might be challenging, but we are going somewhere and we will get there together.
So I am representing Engineering Ambassador She's the MDCO. I'm a representative, so I'll talk about her. She's the MDCO for Female Eye Care Nigeria Limited, FRL, Female Care Canada, and then Female Humanity Foundation. Her shoes are honestly enormous to be working. She's a hard worker, she's an excellent woman. She multitasks, like she makes it look easy. But to be honest, her level of excellence is to be emulated. And just being here receiving the award is an inspiration for me. It just says that there's so much that can be done, there's so much height that you can attain if you put your heart in it. Because I'm sure that all of these things are not mere wishes, they are hard work that is paying off over time. And she deserves this, and I know that there is so much more to come. So truly, and honestly speaking, I'm really happy to be here. Without youth, or without the input of youth in the society would really be killed. Because the youths are the ones who are vibrant, who have the creativity, innovations, who have the strength to even keep going. And if we leave it for just the older people, then the nation will die. So, I mean, today is our National Youth Day. I think it should be a day for reflection on what we are doing as youth. I mean, what role am I really playing as a youth in the society? Have I done anything beneficial? Like she said, I said on her behalf, it's not about having to be dramatic or being out there in front of the TV and camera and saying this must end. But in the little way that we can, in your day-to-day work, how innovative are you? I mean, the Japanese guys that are creating technology, they have the same brain we have. Sometimes our brain is sharp because we get sharp brain based on one or two other kinds of things. How about we channel it in the right direction? How about we harness our strength? So this should be a day of reflection. As a youth, what have I even done? When David was my mate in the Bible, he was king. He already fought many battles. So what are you doing? That's the question.
My name is Shina Peller. I'm the federal level now. I represent the people in the Senate I'm from Oyo State. I also stand as a voice of the country. It's very, very important because the youth is the engine of the nation. And what I would like it to know, in our over 200 million population, we definitely know that the youth of the farm is the largest percentage of our population, about 75%. So this is the workforce, this is the NGO of the nation. And in 2020, we have an opportunity to achieve a paradigm shift and even transition in government. And I think the youth should be given an opportunity, to coordinate, some sort of movement. Definitely with, synergy, with the older, the serious and the older leaders as well. But I believe that this is high time to galvanize the youth together and give them the opportunity because of what is happening in the world today. The world football world averagely your father buys a phone, he gives it to you, you don't mind download apps and all the The world is changing. So our leaders must know, that fire has not gone and their products have been blown and the only people that can cover that mess was the youth, and they must be able to give them the opportunity to rise up to their challenge. So I'm happy to be here today to associate myself with the Nigerian Youth Alternative Council as a serious body that is focused at creating opportunity for Nigerian youth, and that's what we give them towards achieving success. I give my word and the day I was nominated as a patron, that would always associate myself, with this council and always be there at every time at this council. Important event of this sort. So I'm here today. It's a sort of motivation for the young people that I'm here. It means a lot to me, but most importantly, it's a challenge to me because when I'm given opportunities like this, it makes me to think that I must have been doing something, for them to identify with me and want to make me my patron. Whatever they've seen in me to make them patron, I'm going to continue to be one of them. So for me, it is an honor, also a challenge to do that.
My name is the President of the Nigerian Alternative Council. Today's engagement with Nigerian youth in commemoration of the International Youth Day, we have succeeded in rotating the Nigerian youth as regards to maintaining peace and unity, and also participating in politics actively, not just passively, vie for an elective position in the country. So as to get voice in the affairs of Nigerians and government and the policy making too. So under such, you can see we have some guest speakers who will throw more light on the topics given to them and all of that. The team, which is youth as emerging leaders in nation building, has brought it up. So today's program or event is very impactful. Awardee and patrons, they merit it because they have done a lot for the community of youth in this country. They have done a lot. When I mean they have done a lot, they have really done a lot. So that is why we recognize them and celebrated them too. And made them patron and gave voices like Ambassador Engineer Dr. Fumi Aninke, award icon of Nigeria. So long you are a Nigerian youth eligible as the Nigerian youth policy as 2019 from 18 years to 29 years. On the Nigerian aspect, from 18 to 35, you are still a youth. If you belong to that range of age bracket, you can as well come. The registration of membership is free. Just to believe in the vision, the emancipation of the Nigerian people from the shackles of the oppressors and liberating them from the abuse of poverty and poor leadership. That is all. So once you believe in the vision, you believe in our mandate, the membership is free.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel.